What's up, everybody? I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to do that intro. I mean, it was pretty freaking awesome when I discovered it, the whole like sliding into shot thing. But I don't know. I think there's only so many times I can do that before it gets old. I have to switch it up. One day I'm just gonna fucking like fall down from the ceiling and just like break an arm. Like literally, and just like scream in pain. And it won't even be a video. I'll just like fuck up miserably trying to fall from the ceiling, and it'll just be like a 3-minute video of me screaming in pain and then having to call like 911. I bet you guys would love that shit though, wouldn't you? Alright, so this video is gonna be kind of a, I want to say an atypical video, but every fucking video that I make like this is an atypical video, so you know, hey. But we're going to be making a video addressing all of the shitty hate comments and whatnot. Even though, I don't know, they're not really hate comments, but they totally fucking are. And we're just gonna blast through all of those because I just recently went through a nice big screening fest where I go through my entire channel and I find all the people that don't want to be here, but for some reason keep coming back just to talk shit. And then I just go through and I just make sure that they're banned. And here's the thing, I never feel bad about this because it's one of those things where if you don't want to be here, and then by relation, I don't want you to be here, I don't feel like I'm doing you a disservice from blocking you from commenting or being in the community. Like, I don't understand why, because some people get mad at that and they're like, oh, well, you're gonna ban me, huh? Are you just gonna discourage me from watching your content? Yes. Yeah, yes. That's, yes. I don't, is that not what you want? If it's not what you want, then I'm gonna ban you anyways, because at that point you're just fucking psychotic. But I don't understand how you can continuously just complain and be like, this is terrible. I hate this guy. I don't like watching his videos. I read this one comment. Oh my god. This one dude was like, this video was fucking terrible. I couldn't make it past 20 minutes. Why did you watch 20 minutes of my fucking video if you didn't like it? Like, what is wrong with you? How little other things do you have to do where you were just like, you watched up till 20 minutes and then at that point you were just like, no, fuck it, I can't watch anymore. There's so many people that just get so mad, like they just take it so fucking personally. Like they come on my channel and like if I'm not the best fucking squad leader or the best player based off of their standards, they just get so upset. They're like, this motherfucker is such a piece of shit. Why don't you play, dude? Like, why are you not uploading Squad? If you're so fucking great, please upload content of Squad. It's not hard. Like, it is not rocket science to record a video, render it, and upload to YouTube. Like, I'm not a fucking engineer here. All right. So that's the thing. Like, if you don't like it and you think you can do better, good. Upload Squad gameplay. How do you think I got my channel? Do you think I got my channel just going to everybody else's channel and be like, this sucks, you fucking kill yourself, you need to like, no, I never fucking got big just sitting here talking shit. I never would have been able to actually quit my job and do this full time if I just went around fucking, oh no, that's exactly what I do. Huh. So let's set some ground rules here. This video is for all the people who are sitting behind their keyboards, seething on their banned accounts right now, just being like, you motherfucker Bluedrake. Oh, goddamn it, if I could comment right now, I would fucking say some really irrelevant mean shit. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna spell this out just for you, just for all those people. And we're gonna find a way on how we can both coexist on the internet without stepping on each other's toes. So you ready? Rule number one of coexisting with other people on the internet. And this is going to be hella useful to a whole bunch of people, so pay attention. The first rule of coexisting with people on the internet is you can say whatever you want, but you can't say whatever you want wherever you want.
If you want to talk shit, dude, fuck yeah. More power to you, man. Make a channel. If you hate Bluedrake with a passion, make a channel dedicated to speaking out and spreading that hatred. Like, do it. Like, I will support you. I will support you. Absolutely. Make a video and band together with your Bluedrake hating brethren. Absolutely. I will support you 100%. But you're not going to do it on my channel. You're just not gonna do it here. The irony is, like, our servers actually started, like, all of our servers actually started from us just wanting to make our own server because we just didn't like everybody else. Like, that's seriously all it was. Like, when we started Free Candy Van, we were like, we don't like these other people. They're dicks. We don't get along with them. We're gonna make our own server. That's all it was. That's literally all it was. And I think people have this idea that, like, I don't think that's okay. No, look, let's say you don't like our server. Let's say you don't like our community. Make your own community. If you really hate me that passionately, because I've seen this too, where sometimes people get so riled up, and there will be just this one video that for whatever fucking reason just like attracts like a pack of haters, and they all get together and they're like, oh, we're a pack, and one of them sees like this other dude, and they all start upvoting this one guy's comment, and they're like, yeah, see Bluedrake, we're organized now. We hate you in an organized fashion. Like, that's great, dude. Like, why do you think I care? Like, I don't care. Like, am I running for president or something? Like, why do you think, like, this? I don't need an approval rating. Like, that's not my thing. Like, if you really dislike me that much, and you were willing to go out of your way to have, like, an organized hate on Bluedrake thing, make your own community. Like, seriously, that's how I started my community. Why do you think people make communities? It's like, okay, we got a bunch of people here. We all are like-minded. We all like the same people. We all dislike the same people. Let's make a community. Done. GG. And I love it. I love it when people, like, comment or talk shit, and they're like, yeah, well, I bet the only reason that you guys run your own server is just so you can kick out people that your community doesn't like. That's exactly why we run our own servers. That is exactly the reason. Like, what do you think a community is? The only bad part about that for you is you just have to, like, wrestle with the conscience that if you do create a community because of that, because of your hatred for me, and you start making friends and all that stuff, you're gonna have to seriously look at yourself in the mirror and be like, this motherfucker Bluedrake, my hatred for this motherfucker Bluedrake has driven me to create a productive community where I have made great lifelong friends. And I owe him that now somehow. How the fuck did that happen? God damn it! Oh, man, and see, I get banned all the time. I think some people think are like, oh yeah, Bluedrake, he's just on his high horse and he doesn't know what it feels like to get banned, or he doesn't understand. Dude, I get banned all the fucking time. All the fucking time. And just because somebody bans you doesn't mean they're automatically right or justified. I'm sure if you went to the KKK and you logged into their forums and was like, oh, blacks are great, you would get immediately banned. Does that mean that they're somehow, like, right or justified? No, it just means that they were capable of banning you. And just because you get banned from me, everybody, it happens so many times. I'll ban somebody and they'll be like, oh, you think that means that you're right? No, I don't. I think that means you should go fucking make a video about it and go start your own community and stop wasting my fucking time. If you really want to make a Bluedrake Sucks community, fucking do it. I will join it for you just to give you the pleasure of banning me once. But then I'm never going to participate in your community because I don't want to be there in the first place. Actually, oh man, let's go through some of my bans. Oh, I want to show off some of my bans. I need to, like, wear these as a badge of honor. I get banned on all sorts of people's YouTube channels. I get banned on fucking developers have banned me before. Digital Combat Simulator, they banned the fuck out of me because they got mad when I started talking shit about some of their business practices, which I still think are fucking hella shady. But you know what was funny when I did that? So I got banned off of Digital Combat Simulator. I get banned by other YouTubers and stuff. You know what I do? I make content about it on my own channel. And they get so mad. Like, I still remember when Digital Combat Simulator, like, I made a video talking about what they did, which essentially what they did was they made a Kickstarter, or a third party made a Kickstarter, and they absorbed that third party when they went bankrupt, and they, like, cut out the rewards of almost half of the people that funded the Kickstarter. which was super fucking shady, and I talked a bunch of shit about it. They banned me off their forums. I made a video about it on my channel, and then all of a sudden, they all started coming onto my channel, starting to be like, oh, this fucker Bluedrake, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And you know what I did? I fucking banned him. I banned the fuck out of him. So that's the thing. It balances out. Freedom of speech. You can talk shit in your little place. I can talk shit in my little place, and then you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it from there. Cause there's nowhere. Cause from that point, it's just fucking America. It's just, well, except for them, because they were Russian, so maybe that's why they didn't get it. But for the most part, that's America. Actually, I wonder if they still have my ban reason on their forums. Hold up, we're gonna figure this out. You like my new desktop? Oh my god, it looks so awesome. Look at that, the wallpaper. I spent so long putting that all together. I had to put like multiple blur filters on and stuff, but the wallpaper in the background like moves. Oh, I love my desktop. Anyways, let's see. The last time I checked, Eagle Dynamics forums. I'll have to log in. Yes, it's still there. Oh my gosh, you have been banned for the following reason. Oh, they changed it. Oh, see, this is the best part. Every time I come back, it has a new ban reason. Oh, let me show you. I have a nice big repository of screenshots of all this shit in case anybody ever tries to, like, I don't know, try to take me to court over it or something. But oh yeah, this is what it used to be. You have been banned for the following reasons. Continued use of your YouTube channel to make false accusation and malicious attacks. Don't expect to use videos of Eagle Dynamics products as a mean to make slanderous and rude comments, and then expect them to allow you use of their forums. Oh man, they banned the fuck out of me. And do you want to know what they consider slanderous and rude comments? Wait, hold up. What does the new one say? Using your TY channel to make immature, unprofessional, personal attacks. Okay, let's see what immature, unprofessional, and personal attacks sound like. Recently, after the project was completely funded, the original development studio has been merged with a larger company called Eagle Dynamics. Eagle Dynamics has said that they will still be releasing the DCS World War II module. However, even though they are using all of the content made using the Kickstarter money, they will not be honoring the vast majority of the Kickstarter rewards for the people who backed the game. When me and some of my friends challenged the legality of this on the Eagle Dynamics forums, our posts were deleted and we were threatened by the moderators with administrative action. Wow! Immature, slanderous remarks sound an awful lot like well thought out and well-articulated concerns about a company's practices. And the best part about this isn't just that I made that video and then was banned, and then the developers got really, really upset about the fact that I could finally make videos that they couldn't somehow delete. But in addition to them saying that, oh yeah, well, I'm completely full of shit, there were a lot of people that did exactly what we said could be done, where they filed with their bank a report that this company had committed fraud and they got a return on their investment. The bank refunded them because it was illegal what this company did in their country. So maybe I'm immature, but at least I'm not a fucking criminal. And there are people like this everywhere. This happens all the time. I could give you numerous more examples. I wish I would keep even more records of all of this. Oh, I could write a book. That's what you should take away from this, though. Like, just because somebody gets banned, just because Eagle Dynamics bans me off of their forums or something like that, does that mean that what they're doing is any more legitimate? Does that mean that, oh man, if I ban somebody, suddenly that's gonna hold up in court? But I banned him. I'm right. But I said that he was being slanderous and that he's full of shit on my forum. Come on, judge. The important thing here is what I found out the hard way, because back in the day, I always tried to take all of these concerns to these companies. I always tried to post it on places where they had control, and it didn't work. It was impossible. I couldn't get anything done because they could too easily shut me down. And that doesn't work. I quickly found out that doesn't work, period. Not in America, not in anywhere, not for justice or not like for evil. It just doesn't work. And what happens when something doesn't work? You don't butt your head against it. You find ways around it. I can't believe I'm essentially helping the people that hate on my channel. But if I have the ability to block you, and I absolutely will, and I believe that I should. In fact, I've gotten to the point where I don't believe in censoring myself in terms of who I block. If I don't like you and I don't like what you're saying or whatever, I should block you. I should absolutely be able to block you. Because that's what any asshole would do, and I want to be the exact same as anybody else to encourage people to find ways around it. It doesn't mean I still like you. I still think you guys are dicks for saying this shit. But if you want to get around it, go to places where I can't control. Upload a video. Upload a video on your own channel talking about how much of a fucking douchebag I am or whatever. I don't make another community. Make a community that's like I fucking hate Bluedrake.com. I don't fucking know. Do all that shit. That's what you need to do. You need to find places outside of my control, not just my control, but anybody's control, places that you run, and then once everybody has their own place where they can run things the way they see fit, that's when we can really start seeing the power of freedom of speech. That's where it really comes into its own. Okay, so that was long as fuck. God, this video is taking way too long to make. I think it's been 5 hours now. Why am I even editing this? What am I doing? Anyways, rule 2. Let's talk about rule number 2. If you don't like something, just don't watch it. I mean, and I guess this is kind of different. If there's something where you're like, okay, this is potentially illegal, or this is something that affects me, or, God, I don't know, anything other than I don't like this video, this is boring, or this guy sucks at playing this game. Any of those last 2 reasons, just don't watch the video. Like, I could totally understand if you're watching a video of, like, people gunning down like puppies and you're like, God, this is terrible, somebody call the police. I get it, and you're gonna dislike that video and you're gonna talk shit or whatever. I can understand that. But like the guy at the beginning of the video where it's like, man, after 20 minutes I realized how much of my time I wasted. Why are you, that's your time. That's your time. That's not my time of yours to waste. You make the decision. There's so many people that comment on my videos and they're like, man, you're annoying. I wish you would just stop talking. You realize that's possible for you to do, right? Like, you have a button on your computer that stops me talking. It stops sound from coming out of my mouth in your vicinity. What the fuck else do you want in life? Like, that sounds pretty much exactly like what you could use in that situation to make me stop talking. Like, am I insane? That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so God, it's so late. I can't. It's 10 a.m. I started recording this at 3 a.m. Why the fuck? I can't even believe I started it at an unreasonable time, and now it's an even more unreasonable time. But the third and last rule, the third and final rule, is don't talk shit. If there's something that you say that you can do better, if you're gonna come in and you're gonna talk shit and you're gonna say, oh man, this guy sucks, I know more than he does, I can do more than he does, etc., 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 don't talk shit. Do shit. That's catchy as fuck. I can't believe I just came up with that on the spot. If you're gonna sit there on these videos and be like, this motherfucker doesn't know tactics, or this guy doesn't know how to do this or that or whatever, do it yourself. And I say that genuinely. I'm not, let me tell you what my videos are. All my videos are of me playing a video game, and I am nice enough to let you watch me. That's it. I potentially have nothing special to offer. I still don't understand why people watch me. I don't get it. I do not understand. Trust me, if every single person in Project Reality had their perspectives available on YouTube to watch full rounds, there would be way worse people than me by I don't know, an obscenely high factor. Now, that's not to say there aren't people better than me. There's absolutely people that are better than me. There's fucking everybody. At this point, at this day and age, what the fuck isn't mainstream, which isn't pretty shit in its own right? You know, like fucking everybody's like, oh yeah, Justin Bieber. There's so many people that are better than him. Yeah, there probably are. I bet he admits that too. You think he thinks he's the best fucking... The only person who I know who probably thinks he's the best fucking musician in the goddamn world is Kanye. But most other people... they don't even understand why they're famous. They're just like, people like me. I don't fucking know, man. I just do this. That's what I am. That's one of those things where it's like, look, I'm not the best goddamn squad leader in the world. I don't know. I think I do a lot of good shit. I'll be straight up. Like, I think there's a lot of things that I do that are pretty fucking good. But if you think you can do better, do better. Upload it. Show me up. Maybe people will start watching you. People have tried to do that against me all the time. That's the biggest thing. Like, there's loads of people already on YouTube who are better than me. DB Zhao, Guru quit. Guru fucking quit. I watched his fucking video where he was like, I'm playing too much Project Reality. I'm gone. He's better than me. He's gone. So, I don't know what to tell you. It's one of those things where it's like, well, then maybe people don't watch me for how good of a Project Reality player I am. I don't fucking know. That's not my decision. You think I got a booklet here? Like, when I started uploading videos, this is exactly why people are going to watch my content. I have this all calculated out very well because I know that 5 years from now, playing video games is going to be the predominant industry to be a part of. No, that's fucking retarded. And man, oh God, I wish we had more time. But I got to go to bed. I can't believe this, but I guess this is just gonna have to be a first parter. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother rant, because that's the other thing. I get so many comments of people nitpicking strategies that they don't know anything about. Because it gets to this point. Let me tell you this. It gets to this point where I've played Project Reality long enough where I know what needs to be done, and I don't have time to explain to you why the fuck, for whatever reason, whatever military tactics or doctrine or whatever the fuck you think you know, I don't have time to explain to you why you're full of shit, and that doesn't apply here. It doesn't apply. Like, I'm done. Like, I need to make a video on it, though. I need to go through every single point on, like, Bluedrake. Why do you do this? Why do you run out in the open field sometimes? Why are you sometimes a dick to your squad members? That's one thing. 90% of the time, those people who I play with, I'm under their squad sometimes, and they're dicks to me. I've known those guys for, like, 5 years now. You think we're at a point in our lives where every time that I run out in the field and I get a squad wiped, I'm going to be like, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me waste 10 minutes of our time telling you all the ways that I fucked up and the way... No, I'm going to be like, God damn it, we fucking died. Skulker, you fucked up this. Bran, you fucked up this. Whatever, let's just respawn and do it. Maybe some people see that as, like, dickish. I see that as, we've been playing this game for longer than some of you have been fucking born, and I don't have time anymore to sit here and be this polite motherfucking, like a Walmart greeter of tactical combat. I don't have time for that shit. Nobody cares. When I create a squad, people join my squad. I'm not forcing people to be in my squad. Some people made comments about that. They're like, man, I would fucking... If I was in your squad, I would fucking... I would give you a piece of my mind. Yeah, you're never going to be in my squad. It's never going to happen. Like, do you really think you're going to go so far out of your way to join my server, and then on top of that, or even if I'm not on my server, any server, and you're going to see my squad, and you're going to be like, man, I can't wait to join that motherfucker's squad, and then play with him for 20 minutes, and then give him a piece of my mind. No! It's not going to happen. The people who join my squad, they know who I am. They know what I do. They know what I'm like, and they're okay with it. And for me to sit there and just, like, overly apologize for myself would be a waste of everybody's fucking time. They know what to expect. They've seen countless one of my videos. I have a full squad of people who I've known for forever, every single time. They don't give a shit. In the same way that I don't give a shit. And on top of that, let's talk about the Project Reality strategies. I don't know if you guys realize this, but you do realize that you can't see further than like a fucking mile in Project Reality, right? Is that something that people don't like just compute? You just don't fucking understand when everybody's like, why are you roaming out in an open field? You're gonna get shot. By what? By what, motherfucker? The engagement range is less than a mile. In a real war, you'd have to be watching out for fucking Apaches that were like 50 miles in the other direction and could kill you with like one bullet when you can't even see them with a naked eye. You don't think for one fucking second that could possibly change the way that I play the game? Like at all? I mean, anyways, I can't get into that. It'll have to be a second video. There's so many things I could talk about. There's so many strategies that people nitpick where I'm just like, no, I don't. That's just no. I mean, there's a couple things that I could maybe take as genuine criticism, but the vast majority of comments that talk shit, it just comes down to this. If you think you can do better, if you think there is some strategy that I'm doing that somehow you've just got a firmer grasp on that you can really get your fucking head around, upload your own video. Show me why what you do is better. I would love to see it. If it actually works, then that would be great and I can learn from it. If it doesn't, then I get to laugh at you and how fucking stupid you are. There are so many things that people don't take into consideration that people just think is losing and it's not. Like when my squad dies, who the fuck cares? We can respawn. Let me tell you this, there's a reason that in 90% of the videos that I put up, I am the top player, I am the top scoring player every single time, and my squad is the top scoring squad every single time. And some people might be like, oh yeah, well that's because it's not all about the score. Project Reality very specifically has an overhauled scoring system which prioritize things that aren't getting a high KD, because as opposed to living or dying in Project Reality, sometimes it's more important to build emplacements, to focus on infrastructure, to focus on rushing an objective in order to buy another squad some more time. Sometimes it's just about being aggressive. Sometimes it's about being defensive and not moving at all. There are so many counterintuitive strategies that are so much more effective than people realize, and that's one of the reasons that in a lot of the rounds that you see, as much as you love talking shit, my team is still the one that fucking wins. And I hope to God that I will see your squad on the battlefield so you can try and prove me wrong and then fail miserably and die. And it'll be great. It'll be great. The only fucking squad that I'm fucking scared of, genuinely, and this will be straight up. This has happened before. The only squad that I am genuinely scared of that has ever talked shit and actually backed it the fuck up, I fucking hate you guys, but it's been TZ. I swear to God, I hate you. I hate you so much because you're better than me. I hate you so much, but you are. And I hope by showing you that there's a lot of people out there who I will admit are better than me. So for all the people that post bullshit, nitpicky comments about strategy on my videos, I hope that makes you understand that when I say your strategies are shit, your strategies really are shit. Okay? Alright. You know what's even worse? Is that the highest ranking members, if not almost all the members in TZ, almost all of them originated from my community. Way back in the day. And I know they love to not admit it. I know that they love being like, no, that never happened. I swear to God. No, there was a time when I brought you all together and you were created in our TeamSpeak that Bren and I ran, and then we merged with PRTA, which was a terrible fucking idea. But hopefully that is something that helps you understand, even if you're somebody that hates this channel and hates who I am and hates how I act and how I play or whatever the fuck other weird thing that for some reason you've decided to focus your dislike towards me, as opposed to all the other billion people in the fucking world that are probably equally as dislikable by your standards. Disregarding all of that, hopefully you can still appreciate the work that we put in to building community. Not just for Project Reality, not just for FCV, not just for us, but bringing people together that create lasting relationships with or without us. And just having that mentality, Just having the selfless mentality of we're going to bring people together, not to make a profit, not to have a fan base, not to be popular, but just to bring people together. That is the kind of mentality that creates places and creates larger communities like the one we see in Project Reality that has been lasting for over, I want to say over 10 years now. I think it's been officially over a decade of strongly connected people. That is the mentality that creates communities like that. That is more important than anything. That is more important than anything. And sometimes the way to accomplish that is very counterintuitive. All right, that's it. I'm done for real this time. I swear. I'm not going to do that thing where I say I'm done and then I rant for another 20 minutes. This is it. But if you get anything out of this, remember those 3 rules. Rule 1, you can say whatever you want. You just can't say it wherever you want. I'm still going to ban you off my channel if you talk a whole bunch of shit. But feel free to make videos. Feel free to organize a community. Feel free to do all those other things that you have the freedom to do and that I absolutely encourage and I think you should do. Absolutely. The second thing, if you don't like something, don't watch it. Now, there's a difference between something that affects you or something that's illegal or something that maybe you're genuinely interested in and you want to talk shit, but you want to talk shit because you're interested, not just to hurt somebody's feelings or be a dick. But besides those things, if you don't like something and it's genuinely just boring, or you genuinely are just watching it because you don't know what the fuck else to do with your life and you just want grief, don't watch it. There's no reason. You're wasting your own time. There's literally no reason to do that. And then lastly, the big one is if you're going to talk shit, do shit. If you're going to say, "Oh, I could do this better. If I could play this better. I know more tactics than him. I know whatever." Every time I'm going to see a fucking comment like that, every time any of my fans see a comment like that, anytime that you see somebody like, "Oh, this guy sucks," be like, "Okay, you do it better." And if they're like, "Oh, well, fucking fuck you," and they'll be like, "No, seriously, I'm not joking. Like, you do it, I'm not saying you can't do it better. I'm just saying spend the time to actually make a video and show it instead of talking a bunch of fucking smack on YouTube comments. Literally, do it. I encourage you. I will go like and watch the video. Tell that to every single person that does it. Anybody that talks shit. Got it? Those 3 rules. It's those 3, and we'll be good. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing it. We're done. Love you.